Good morning and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Ziggy, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Ziggy's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we give while we're working with him, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot training leash, and he's going to keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. And the correction that we give is a tug and release on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Ziggy has been fitted with his own personal training collar, and we will show you how to properly put that collar on and use it during your one-on-one lesson. Now Ziggy is sitting very nicely on Fred's left-hand side, which is where all of our obedience training takes place. The first command that they're going to demonstrate for you is heeling, and heeling is proper walking on a leash. Fred and Ziggy take off doing that now, and the command that you're going to give is Ziggy heel, and you're going to start walking, and Ziggy should fall in line heeling appropriately on your left-hand side. He should be keeping pace with you, and he should not be lagging behind or lunging ahead and pulling on that leash. If he is to do so, you tell him no, followed by a tug and release on the training collar, and repeat the command to heel. We've also gone ahead and incorporated an automatic sit, which you just saw occur, so anytime that you're out walking with Ziggy and you stop, he should sit appropriately at your left heel position. If he does not automatically sit, tell him no, tug and release towards the rear on the correction collar, and give the command to sit. The next command they're going to demonstrate for you is the stay command, and it's a hand and voice command. Use the open flat of your left palm in front of his muzzle, the one-word command to stay, and walk out to the end of the leash, and he should remain seated in this position and should not break. This is a great command to practice very often with him to help build up his ability to sit and stay for longer periods of time. Start at 30 seconds, and with his continued success, increase your intervals over time, working up to a total of 3 minutes for your long sit-stay. When Fred returns back, he's going to walk all the way around, behind, in a counterclockwise motion, returning so that he's once again on Ziggy's left-hand side, or Ziggy is on his left-hand side, I'm sorry. It's very important to make it motivating and fun for Ziggy when working him through his commands, and we do this by using positive reinforcement, whether you verbally praise him and tell him he's a good boy, or physically praise him by giving him a little pet on the belly or the head there. Nothing over the top though, so he doesn't get overstimulated, but do let him know that he's doing a great job. Now the next command they're going to demonstrate for you is the come command, or the recall command. For this command, you're going to call Ziggy in using his name in a happy tone. He should get up and come in and sit directly in front of you. Very nicely done. And then we return him to heel position by heeling around the right side of you, around the back to your left-hand side, sitting nicely. Good boy, and they'll demonstrate that again. Leave him in a sit-stay out to the end of the leash. Call him in using his name. Good boy. Around the back. Good job. You want to make sure that you're incorporating your commands into your everyday activities and schedule. And you want to make sure that you're also practicing your commands both indoors and outdoors to generalize in both environments. Now the next command they're going to demonstrate for you is the first of our down commands, and it's down from a heel position. Again, use the open flat of your left palm straight down towards the ground, the one-word command to down, and a walk out to the end of your leash. And with the down stay, he should remain laying down in this position and should not break. Again, practice this command often to build up that ability to down stay for longer periods of time. And this one, again, start at 30 seconds, and with his success, increase your intervals, working up to a total of 5 minutes for your long down stay. Fred's going to return back. Good boy. You also want to make sure, though, all you're incorporating your commands into your everyday activities, you're setting aside about 10 to 15 minutes every day to work Ziggy through his commands in a formal obedience training session such as this video. It's great practice for the both of you, and it will help greatly with the transition and understanding his new rules in the house. So Fred leaves him in another down stay. He'll give him a second to hold it, and then they'll demonstrate that recall command again for you, again from the down position where he gets up and comes on in. Good boy. And around the back. Good job, Ziggy. Now they do have one last command to demonstrate, and that's the second of our down commands, and it's the down from a distance. For this command, you're going to want to leave Ziggy in a sit-stay out to the end of your leash, and from the end of the leash, use your right hand to give him that down command. times we've demonstrated for you today all the obedience commands that Ziggy has learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Ziggy, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.